Now your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Nice viewer photos sent in today. This one of Lido Beach this morning as a rainbow scanned horizon to horizon. Absolutely beautiful shot. No rain falling particularly, but we certainly are seeing the rainbow colors because of the amount of moisture that's in the air. I always think rainbows are cool. Look how bright it is underneath the rainbow compared to just above the rainbow. That's one of the consequences of the optics of the little raindrops acting like prisms. Patricia, thanks very much for that one. Also a nice shot sent in this morning of New Pass. Sunrise at New Pass. Bernadette sent this in as she went out there fishing. And she shot this picture and sent it in to us. Thank you very much. Sunrises, I think, are often undervalued as far as the beauty goes compared to sunsets. Everybody loves sunsets, but sunrises can be really spectacular. Anyway, 88 degrees our air temperature by around 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're at 90. We're looking at some very, very warm, humid conditions, making it feel like even warmer than that. Probably in the mid-90s as we head into the next hour or so. I think a few clouds will build and a few showers may help to bring temperatures down just a little bit by 3, call it 30% chance of rainfall. And then as we head into the evening, the temperatures will fall further, but you know what? We're not going to get anywhere near as cool as we might if this air were just a little bit drier. Perhaps next week we might see some temperatures overnight in the lower 70s because of some drier air that might filter in. Got lots of activity on radar all morning long, most of it out in Gulf waters and up in the Florida Panhandle, over off the coast of the mid-Atlantic. There's a trough of low pressure kind of located just to our north, helping to induce a few of those showers. Locally, we have some moisture that's kind of lifting up southward from the tropics, and that's helped to enhance some of the activity out in Gulf waters. We haven't had a whole lot over land yet, but we're starting to see a few pop up here and there, and I think the coverage will be pretty decent in inland areas a little later on today. We'll probably have about a 50% coverage, I think, and some of those storms will turn into thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon. So if you look at the water vapor imagery, which shows you where the moisture is and where it is not, the turquoise color being the high moisture content air, clearly coming up from the Caribbean is a fair amount of moisture headed right for Mexico and Texas, most likely for Texas. And it's going to produce a lot of rainfall. Now, one of the consequences of the movement of that moisture northward will be kind of an adjustment in the atmosphere, and that adjustment will allow for some of the moisture that's located to the north and to the east rather, of the state of Florida to sink south and west and move right over us. Watch what happens as this moisture in this imagery here, redder is wetter, and this very moist, humid, wet air lifts up toward Texas and allows this kind of moisture to sink southward into our area. And when that happens, I think it sets the stage for some pretty good showers on Sunday. Won't last long, though. The dry air indicated by blue kind of sneaks on in here at the beginning of next work week, and that's going to lower our rainfall potential. I think you'll see that reflected in the extended range. So the forecast looks like this for boating today. A west wind coming in at about 10 knots, turning southwest at about 5 knots. Nice day to be out on the water. Light chop, looking at seas about 2 feet or less. 30% chance of showers today and tomorrow, 90 for a daytime high, hot, steamy, humid with feels like of about 95. Sunday, our probably best rain chance day of the week. Mostly afternoon showers and thunderstorms, but the coverage will be good. And then as we head into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll start reducing the rain chances a little bit as some of that drier air begins to filter in. Ray?